How's it going, YouTube? So today's video is do 3D printed parts last, and I just wanted to show you this. This is a PLA printed part, and I had it mounted to this printer here. It went on right here. This is my direct drive extruder. So I adapted this from someone else to mount on my larger rail that I upgraded here, and I think I did some other little things to it. But this is after maybe 6 months of use or so it's worked great. But as you can see, I have pushed some high temp filaments through this nozzle gets up to 260 at times. I've even had the fan fail, so the nozzle and whole extruder body has gotten much hotter, to the point of getting heat creep and jamming. So I'm pretty sure that a little bit of this warpage is from the heat creep up. But I've reprinted this. I just wanted to show this, that if you 3D print parts that are under stress, you know, especially when I'm putting belts and everything into this one. Yeah, I think what I did is I took a soldering iron and I melted these just a little bit to fit my belts better. But yeah, if you're using 3D, if you're printing PLA parts for your 3D printer, you can expect over time that they probably will wear out. Now, I can show you, you know, these parts, structural parts, they're really not going to wear out. You know, this is a 2-year-old print right here. Now, this isn't going to be as sturdy and will have a slight bend to it compared to steel, but you're still a lot better doing something like this than just not having anything at all. So, as you can see on this printer, I've got 3D printed parts at every corner, and you know, I put these up here. So this printer's pretty strong. There's even one in there. It's got a really nice frame, and I love just how little resistance this has. When you put the belt on it and you give it tension, it gets some good resistance. But I mean, this just flows so beautifully. I mean, you can see. So what we've done is I've 3D printed, where did I put the part? A new piece for this. I just had it, sorry, it's a little messy in here at the moment. Oh man, I'm not seeing where I put that part. I just had it over here though. Let's see. But yeah, I wanted to just give you all an, oh, there it is. Yeah, so we're about to clean up today. I've got a meeting here at 10, so I probably won't get to cleaning this mess up before then, but definitely afterwards. I'm gonna come back in here. But here's our new part. So this, instead of PLA, I printed it out of PETG. So this will be a stronger part. Should work good. Printed that off of our 10 log over there, the little dual head guy. But we're gonna install this and get this printer working again, because it's one of my better printers. It's one of my biggest printers, although it's constantly under upgrade and repair. You know, she runs for weeks to a month at a time before needing to do something. So if you're thinking about custom building a printer and you're not a pro, you know, expect something like this, where you're going to have to change wires, you're going to have to solder wires, you're going to have to print new parts, you're going to have to tinker with it. Your bed might not be totally level all the way around. And these are things you can upgrade. But, you know, me doing this as a business, I can only upgrade and focus on something so much. I love when I see other people that have, you know, $200 or $300 in upgrades on a $200 printer or a $300 printer, and you know, it prints just as good as a Prusa with bigger build area or whatever. But you know, if you don't have the time and the money to just dump it all into one printer and get that one great, and you've got a fleet, it's hard to spend $200-300 on 20 printers. You know, now we're talking thousands of dollars and, you know, hours and hours of time, because you gotta remember that some of these things just take a long time to figure out. But this guy I've spent a lot of time on. This is my, what printer was this? I think this is my number 4 printer. It was like the fourth or fifth printer I ever bought. Might have been number 7. I forget. It was early off there. Once I passed, I think, this printer, I kind of lost count on how many I've had and sold and everything like that. But she's a good one. 16 inches across. It's like a 400 millimeter bed square. So she works good. But yeah, just wanted to kind of show y'all what I was doing this morning. Wanting to get my upload frequency a little bit higher. Do 3D printed parts last? Yes, but you can definitely expect them to wear out over time. Do PLA printed parts last? They will wear out. So if you're going to print stress critical parts, use PETG as your next upgrade from PLA. And if your printer's capable of it, and if you're comfortable doing it, polycarbonate mixed with chopped carbon fiber, even just regular polycarbonate, that stuff is very, very strong, as well as nylon. So those would be the next two upgrades from PETG. So if you need a higher temp tolerance or you need even more strength, I would recommend the polycarbonate over strength. The nylon is a little bit more bendy, but the nylon's very strong too. So, all right, guys, thanks for being here with me this morning, and have a good day.